All right, I've got to get ready for tomorrow's hook and paddle. So I thought I'd go through, like, I have to make a checklist because there's a pile of stuff that we typically need to have. This is a multi-species tournament that hook and paddle is. Tomorrow's Hearts Lake, which is just off of the St. John River, will be actually going into part of the St. John River. So things I need to take with me. I typically take a net, my seat for my boat, the motor for my autopilot. I will be taking, I've never been there before, so to help find structure, I've got the live scope. And depending on what I'm after, obviously shallow water, that ain't going to help me. But in some of the deeper stuff, just to see if there's something there, some of the deeper pools, I can check and see if there's stuff there with this. So I'll take that. I may take the tight line anchor, and then my cooler because I got to have my lunch in there, catch board. I'll take some of these rods, the bigger ones I probably won't be taking because, I mean, there's a chance we may see, there's a chance we may see striper on the river, as well as possibly muskies, although they're rare that low. And, but I think a couple of guys have caught them. I may take one of these big rods. Anyway, let's start gathering stuff up. So legally I need a paddle, so that goes on the truck. Of course, my tackle box is going to go too. I put all my clothes, my wet stuff up here. Rods, some of them are going in the rod tubes, and I apologize for the picture clarity because the camera's cracked. I'm waiting for another lens. Something I have picked up, I just put it on today. This is made by Yakima, so we're a Yakima dealer. This is called the Top Water, holds 8 rods in there full length. You don't have to break them down. If I want to, I can put fly rods in there as well. Probably one of the best rod. I mean, you're going to pay for it though; it is expensive. But one of the best rod holder systems out there for putting exterior of your vehicle, or I could put it on this trailer if I wanted to very easily. But I'm going to put it on the truck. Put a couple of rods in here. The rest will go in there. So next we will put, I'm missing a couple of tackle boxes too. I don't think I'll need all of that, but I take it just in case. It fits on the boat. It doesn't hinder me in any way. So we'll take that. 1 second. I'll be right back with you. All right, that's that. I'll put the motor on the back of the truck. Oh, and I switched to me. Not what I wanted. There we go. Motor on the truck. I've been doing some drywall work at the house, so. Oh, I don't want to put that on the cables. I want to protect them. And the ends, it's got a little dirt on it. I got to clean that up. And you got to be careful. I got to protect those plug tips. Not beat them around like that. What else we got? I always take a set of whatever they're called, bibs and a rain jacket. It's getting super hot tomorrow, so I know one of the guys in the series, well, he always gives me Darren. He's always saying that I'm overdressed. So I'm probably not going to wear any of the, obviously I'm not going to wear any of the rain gear. I'll probably wear Crocs this time and shorts. Something long sleeve so I don't burn to a crisp. So all of my dry / wet stuff goes up here. It dries out on the drive after the fact if it does get wet. So we got a Kokatat jacket, Kokatat PFD there. They're my favorite paddling apparel manufacturer, and it's basically all I own. Is I've got dry suits and things from them. PFDs when I'm teaching kayak courses and stuff as well. But yeah, my dry suits, the new Kokatat Odyssey. I recommend it if you're looking for a dry suit. Go that way for sure. What am I after? My bibs right there. Bibs. So the Kokatat, I think they're Whirlpool bibs. Gore-Tex, that's what I wear on my bottoms. For when I launch and land a boat, and if it's raining out. That's in there. And what else we got? Take this fella from Cabela's. Actually, literally from Cabela's, I think. Dog's attacking my wife. That's good. Oh, I wish they made this thing with less cable for kayaks, and I really don't want to cut it because it's all sealed. But it's 9 miles too long. It's designed obviously for bass boats and things. The cable on that live scope. We need our seat, net, batteries. I have taken this boat, the Autopilot 136, in the past to Deer Island, and forgot my main drive battery. And I'll tell you one thing, it's great with a motor. It sucks to paddle it. So it's vital that you take the motor with you. So one thing I also take with me is a few liters of water, and it's, again, tomorrow's going to be super hot up there. It's going to be 28 degrees in Fredericton, humidex of a lot more. So water is important in here. Like, I'm not going to take all my tackle with me on the water, so I take some of the spare stuff, and if I decide to change out a little bit of what I'm doing, it stays in the truck in this, and that's where I typically, do I have that on my, yeah, so my Garmin, the head for my fish finder's in there too. Just protect it. I keep the cap on it, but I still like to keep it from being beaten around too much. Batteries. Batteries, I can't forget batteries. I've got a list, but it's on the phone. Oh, don't worry, it's live. All right, so that's the fishing stuff, the extra. And that's where I keep my line and whatnot. And all of the stuff, I'm figuring it out as I go. This is my first year tournament fishing. My results show it. But I'm having a lot of fun learning as I go, and the guys are being really good about giving me advice and whatnot. The other thing we can't forget, I like to video the stuff. And I need my power pole because we'll be fishing in a couple of spots where it's shallow enough to use it. It does come in handy. And somewhere along the line, I am missing a couple of tackle boxes. They may be in my John boat. I gotta go check. Need boots to protect the bibs. So these guys here, what I've had now for a couple of years, just the NRS stuff. The boundary boots. They're gonna be, I'm gonna take them, but I'm probably, again, just gonna wear shorts and Crocs because it's gonna be very, very, very hot. That should be it for the dry stuff. So we'll close that up. And I gotta get my batteries yet. And my rods. I'll show you that rod holder system on the rack. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. I want this hat. And to keep the sun off my hands, I do wear these gloves when it's sunny out. What else? That's it for, I got the PFD in there. Rain stuff. I don't think I'm going to use, oh, there they are. Perfect. I was missing. Gotta get my batteries over there charging. And we gotta get these and the catch board and the, I don't know if I'll use the anchor or not, because this is a new spot for me. Hearts Lake, out in the river with spot lock. I probably won't need the anchor. I don't know. My last tournament I didn't even take it, so but it helps save battery when the time comes. There's that. What else? The net. That's just the if you're ever looking, for those that watch this later on, if you're ever looking for a cover for your kayak, Carver Covers makes the very best cover, and that's it there. That is designed for this. It's all cut and sewn for this model of Old Town, the Autopilot 136. They make them for all the fishing kayaks that Old Town has. I do believe the 10.6, the 120, the 132, and the 136 for the sit-on tops. And what do we got? This is almost done. I will be leaving with it for sure. Yeah, I gotta take the safety kit, catch board. This thing, with the hook and paddle tournament series, we measure the fish, take pictures, and there's got to be a code in the picture that's given to us at the start of the day. So this thing has a like a tournament, whatever you call it. It's a holder for stuff like that, so that it's in the picture and you don't have to hold anything extra. And batteries and rods coming right up. That's gonna be it. I should take that safety kit. Rods we'll get in a second. Batteries on the, if you've watched any of our videos, for all my accessories I'm using the 30 amp hour by EcoWorthy, which when fully charged is 14.1 volts. Just gotta set you down for a second so I can unplug it from the charger. Yoink. Boom, 30 amp hour. That goes in the down in. The other battery is 100 amp hour EcoWorthy as well, and that's the main propulsion battery, which I've not had any problems with either of these yet for full day. For the for the Grand Bay tournament, I ran that 100 amp hour with the autopilot on full for probably an hour at the start and an hour at the end, and then a fair bit of moving around all day, and came home and dropped down to 13 volts, I think 13.8, 13.2, something like that. Okay, 100 amp hour battery, the main drive battery, and it also powers my shallow water anchor. That goes in. When I transport the boat, this probably isn't the safest, but putting the stuff in the car, in the truck, I mean. I like to have everything off it that I can. I do leave this mount on. It's the Scotty extended mount on the Scotty electronics holder, through a gear track, on the Pacific Yak Angler rails. So that's the only thing I really leave on. I leave the power pole motor on as well. But everything else I take off, just so I'm not stressing the mounts on things where possible. That's gonna go inside. We got the battery. All right, that's pretty much it, folks. I will put a couple of rods in this new holder to show you that. I might do a separate video on that altogether, just cause. But I'll show you how it works. So it's a lockable box. And inside, like so, and put my bait casters in there. There we go. And we can set that down there without taking the tip off of it. Okay, and then we can set other ones on here. It'll hold up to 8. Get the sun out of there. It'll hold up to 8 rods. Secures them in this foam. And then you have a bungee over top of that, and that's pretty much it. The bottom opening will adjust to fit different sizes of crossbars and things like that, but that's, yeah, storage for the rods. And there's a little bit of storage in these flambeau boxes on here as well. They're not nearly as convenient as the top water box, which so far I like. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. This is going through the checklist for tournament fishing with me. Yeah, that's it. I've got my batteries, paddle, clothing, tackle, motor, and the other stuff inside, some of the electronics. That's it. That's what I do. Not a big deal. Thanks for watching. If you got questions, give us a shout. Bye.